Yolanda, can you share with us the moment that you first realized that you were experiencing alopecia and how that moment changed your perspective on your beauty and your self-identity?
Well, the moment that I realized that I was experiencing alopecia, I was uncertain. It started out the size of a dime, so I did not know if it was because of the styles that I was getting or if this was something that would progress, not even understanding the word alopecia because it wasn't a part of
It
my
wasn't a thing
daily.
back then.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
I had a full head of hair at this time, so the last thing I thought was hair loss. So basically it was identifying what was going on with the scalp, and my first solution was coverage. How can we get this thing to not show and people not to see?
Okay.
However, as you age, you start losing follicles naturally, but this was more progressive. So then I went into let's do something about it by finding the proper dermatologist to kind of help me fix the problem. From that to buying hair care products that I thought doing my own research would help me, to landing at Levonye Professionals.
Okay. So when we talk about your perspective with experiencing alopecia, your beauty, your self-identity, that was a topic specifically to you for the event. Do you feel like experiencing alopecia has shifted when it comes to your identity? For example, do you feel like yourself now that more than you did before, or before you did and you still feel the same? Like, was there a shift?
Yeah, so absolutely there was a shift. So my Yolanda today is more open, I'm more accepting. I feel great about me. Not to say I didn't have that feeling before, but when you have a deficit of any sort, it changes who you are. So I can now speak in front of people and challenge myself to do what I'm doing right now, to be able to show up for people that need support in being in the situation that I'm in. So prior to that, I had cringe moments. I had saying I'm going to do something and wouldn't do it simply because of hair loss has really triggered so many things about me that changed me as a person. So now, post Levonye Professionals, I'm getting that stuff back.
Post Levonye Professionals. I like that. I like that.
Because I've gained a lot of that back, and I still have work to do. Like, this is like, I'm an action person, so you showed me to take action, and I give that to people that I see that come, that look like me, walk like me, and feel like me. It's very easy for me to do, because the end goal is for me to uplift myself and uplift somebody else.
Oh, that is amazing. That's so beautiful. I love that. So my other question that I do want to ask you is, with you navigating alopecia for nearly 27 years, what strategies or action steps have you found most helpful in embracing your experience? Like, what are some things that you've done along your journey that help you to accept it, be okay with it, and be able to move forward with experiencing alopecia?
Okay, so acceptance is probably the hardest part, because having a full head of hair, and hair was my thing. Like, growing up, I was known for my hair. So embracing that piece of it is very hard. So it's like you have to get in position to own it. Until you get there, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
So it's one of them things where you think about, what can I do to fix it? I did all of this stuff, but I still didn't feel me. So it's like, get that part. And once you get it, you can move. So I had to open up and share with people that were close to me what the problem was. So identifying what it was, showing somebody, like speaking to them like, hey, this is my situation, what can I do? Because what I wanted was, I wanted someone to have some sort of empathy and understanding to help me move, because I was stuck.
Right.
So once I get that person to say it's okay, not it's just hair.
Right.
Not you can do this
Absolutely.
and do that. I needed that. We need a solution. When I found that solution, and this is all like over this 27 year, this is probably like in the last 3.
Okay.
Once I started talking about it and accepting that this is where I'm at, it's like, now we need to take action.
That's powerful, because it's like that was an inside thing,
Yes.
an inside job.
Yep.
You had to come to terms with yourself and be okay with this is who I am. This
That's
is what
right.
it is. I done did all the shots. I done been a dermatologist, I done drove to Virginia. I
That's
done
right.
booked hotels to get my head. You done did it all.
I did. Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And so with you going through that whole process, which is a journey, you have discovered, you know what? I done did all of these things. I'm going to just accept that this is what it is.
Yeah.
Right? And now that you've accepted it, you found a long-term solution.
Long-term solution that I feel great about, that I can talk about, walk and do it, just give it up. Like, I'm very reserved. I do not like sharing flaws. We all have them, but we don't like to wear them.
Right.
But my wear is a good one. You know what I mean? It's a good one. Like, this is going to help somebody else. So I don't like to be trapped inside of who I used to be, because sharing, that's showing up for somebody else.
Yeah.
So I'm very open with that. But you've given me tools that you don't even know to push me into a direction of self-confidence. Because before hair loss, I was very slim. I had a problem with that. I felt intimidated by people. I would not speak up for myself. But now, like today, hair or no hair, I'm a different person.
I like that.
Listen,
I love that.
My mom used to say, like, you can be so bossy but so pushed back in a corner, because I was in a safe space. My world is safe now because I can walk different, I can move different, because I feel different. And who knew it was just hair? When I tell you there were engagements I didn't go to, important ones, birthday parties, weddings, graduations, just showing up, I could not do that for one reason. Not because I wasn't who I display now, it was my hair. Not the outfit, not the shoe, not the makeup. It was the hair. It was a definition. When it is to a degree, but it shouldn't take that much power.
Right.
And it stole it
I
from
agree.
me. Yeah.
I definitely agree. And so, you know, I think that taking this step in opening Levonye Professionals, you know, I was afraid. But Spirit kept pulling on me to move forward. If I would not have never did this, Miss Yolanda, you know that we wouldn't even be here.
We wouldn't. And when I tell you, it's only God that brought me to your page, because I searched day and night. When I started to pull a team in to help me to look, there was no Levonye Professionals. When I got to my third time going to Virginia, get my hair done, well, she done a wonderful job. I wouldn't take that from her, but I needed more.
Yeah.
You popped right up, and I had been looking for months.
Oh.
So you talking about divine
timing.
Yes.
And I asked and I shall receive.
That's right.
Okay.
So what it did for you, at the same time it did the same thing for me.
Right.
That's
right.
why me showing up and just being a part of whatever you're doing for girls like me, I'm forever grateful. So I forever have to show my gratefulness by showing up for you.
Okay. So we're going to wrap this up, and I'm going to just ask you this one question. What is it that you would say to women who are also experiencing alopecia to keep them inspired and to be confident while experiencing alopecia?
Okay, here's where I'm going to shift. What I would say to
You can talk to
the
the
women that are experiencing this, it can be a trap for you if you don't have a solution or have somebody in your corner. So my encouragement will always be talk about it, because the more you talk about it, you'll start to feel it and you will want to do something and find a solution. We have so many tools. In my day it was encyclopedias. Now we have the internet. Use that for the benefit of your greater good, because there are things out there. If you do the research, you'll get to where you're going, but you need someone to help you. Don't do it alone.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. That's all we have for today. Thank you, Miss Yolanda, for joining us on Levonye Perspectives. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's been a joy.
All righty.